Hello, my lovelies. I'm Jenny O, the author with no last name, and this is Big Farm Story, the game, the farming game with a story. And this is our next Let's Play episode. Now, last time in Big Farm Story, we finished up our quests with Leo, the crazy fast alpaca, and got fast travel. You know, when point of the game when you probably don't really need fast travel, but they give it to you, finally give it to you. And we found out that before Grandpa disappeared, that he and Owen had a fight over Grandma Evelyn, who was apparently quite adventurous, wanted to be a pilot, and we got this little dangling plot hook of her plane. The contact with her plane was lost. So the plot, I know maybe the writers of Big Farm Story don't really like this, but we have gone from a plot hook, a plot conflict of where is Grandpa, to a plot conflict of where is Grandma. The goal of the story has changed. Now we want to know where Grandma is. And I don't know if, the writers of Big Farm Story have, worked this out or not, but, we were asked to make some perfume for Grandma's perfume to help Grandpa remember why he got a hot air balloon and went up to the mountains. And that is the most frustrating part of the game, because we need 12 Glory of the Snow. And Glory of the Snow happens to be the rarest random RNG, item in this game. It is half as rare as the Snowbells, and the Snowbells are pretty rare. So that took me upwards between 3 to 4 hours running around the mountain while getting getting enough eggs to make fertilizer to fertilize the peach tree and growing some hot peppers. So hopefully we don't have to go and grow them so we can get all this out of the wheel all at once. But you're gonna be there 3 to 4 hours, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is where people rage quit the game. Because before this, we were booking along, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and we can move on in the story. And then you get to, you need the Glory of the Snow, and it's a 4-hour grind. At the tail end of the story, when you're really getting to the point where you really, really, really want to see how this resolves. And, yeah. Don't do this, folks. I don't know why Glory in the Snow is that rare of an RNG. You're lucky if you find one on a single trip around the mountains. If you're really, really lucky, you'll find 2, but sometimes you won't find any at all. So, in the meantime, I got a new axe. I upgraded my tools so they're comfy. And trying to earn a little money, but let's go talk to Lydia and give her the Glory of the Snow. And hopefully she won't make us go grow some hot peppers. If so, well, we'll deal with it. Alright, so let's...
Hey!
I need a Glory of the Snow to start making the perfume. They grow up high in the mountains. Here you go, Glory of the Snow. Great, this was your grandmother's favorite flower. It's quite pretty. She really could have picked a flower that's easier to get, though. My emotions say the second, but it's quite pretty. Next up is hot pepper. That's the secret ingredient to make the perfume a bit spicy. So she needs 5 hot peppers. We have 5 hot peppers. Here we go. Isn't a hot pepper a bit strange in a perfume? Oh no, my mother always said that every perfume needs a hint of something unexpected. The third and final ingredient is peaches. Peaches will give the perfume a wholesome feeling, like a warm hug. Or you could just use neroli oil, which smells like peaches. So we need to quickly go up to the mountains and grab the peaches off the peach tree because I wasn't sure if she was going to make us start the peach thing from scratch or not. So hopefully we will get 10. If not, I will be pausing for... Yay! It's so fuzzy! I like the taste, but eating with the skin feels like licking Shady's fur. And so, just because of that, now we don't know how many we have. So we have, all the way down here, we have 5 peaches. And peaches take 5... No, oh, what does that say? That says 3 days to grow. And we can't really do anything else. So I'm going to pause this and come back in 3 days. It just, like I said, scream in frustration. Okay, we're back. What has been probably a blink of an eye for you has been closer to 40 odd minutes for me. Now this is an incredibly frustrating and incredibly weird sudden change of pace to the game to put this much grind in this particular spot without anything else, you know, to send you all over the map to do things while you're also with Grandpa, while you're also finding out making Grandma's favorite perfume. So if you go onto Steam and you go into the achievements, and you view all the achievements, and you go over here and you view the global achievement stats, you're going to notice that only 66% of the people get through the first chapter. By the end of completing chapter 5, which I believe is the last one, only around 15% of the people make it through to the end of the game. So 85% of the people drop the game by chapter 5. And then it, only about 27%, so about 30% have made it to actually finding Grandpa. So this is one of those, holy crap, when you're playing this for 5 hours straight, you see how little variation the game actually has, other than point and click and then that little slide bar game. And it's all well and good when you're doing it when there's plenty of story attached to it, but it's another thing for 3, 4, or 5 hours straight to be doing that without any set kind of goal and anything else to help you up there with, to get up there to Grandpa's so you can do your run around and do other things with Grandpa at the same time. So now we have all the peaches. So let's head to Lydia and give her the peaches, and hopefully this won't take too long. Oh my god. Please bring me some peaches so I can complete the perfume. Wonderful! Give me just a moment to put everything together. There, that should be it. How do you like it? It smells wonderful. It smells, well, I'm not much into perfumes. So it smells wonderful. Will be nice. I'm sure my grandpa will love it. Thanks for all the help, Lydia. Don't mention it. It was a lot of fun to get back to doing this. I hope it helps your grandpa too. There's only one way to find out. Leo's getting a workout, but Leo likes this type of stuff. Let's go up to the mountains. Here you go, Grandpa. Hey, Grandpa, I have something special for you. For me? What is it? This looks like a perfume. Oh, this smells like my dear Evelyn. Does it? Yes, exactly like her. Exactly like the postcard she sent me. What postcard? Yes, the postcard. I have to show it to you. It will explain everything. But where did it go? I had it in my pocket. I always have it in my pocket. So you're saying Grandma sent you a postcard. Exactly, if we can find it. Alright, I'll look around. Oh, she sent a postcard. What do you know? So we need to look around for a postcard. Hopefully it's somewhere around here. Let's go look up at the overlook where you can sit down and see if there's something strange up there. Well, no, we can sit here if we want, but no postcard. Yes, you can sit on all the benches. See, now that we don't need it, there's a Gloria in the snow. Grandpa, where did you take it? She goes everywhere, you know, and it's not on the table. Okay, so if you want a little hobbit house, by the way, like that, there is a DLC that you can purchase to give yourself kind of this environmental looking hobbit home. That's what you want. Go. Where did he take this postcard? I'm not seeing it. Doing this clean the screen method here. Over here by the fishies? I'm not seeing it. Where did he take it? There's so many places in this mountain he could have taken this. Oh, there it is. Shady! Oh no. Did you find the postcard, girl? What are you playing with? Hey, that's Grandpa's postcard, isn't it? Please give it back. Not again. You know, you can be such a pain sometimes. Fine, fine. What a fish do? You're impossible. So, Shady needs salmon. And where can you get salmon? You have to get it out of one of these lakes. And guess what I have not done? I have not opened up the mountain fishing license because we haven't needed it before this. Go figure. I've been kind of trying to prove a point that about, you know, not needing everything that they offer. So now we have to go to the townlet and go see, you know, Piking Grunt. This is not intuitive. It's not. Like, alright, so you would need 150 for that fishing license. I only have 168. So we can sell a bunch of worms. Ooh. And we can sell a bunch of fish. Because that's what we're going to have to do. Alright. And we can buy the fishing license for the mountains. And back. Okay. So, I was going to leave this to the end, but there is a lot of stuff in this game that we don't actually need to buy. If you want to look at, say, my crafting items here, I haven't actually bought most of this because I haven't needed it. Connor wanted some glass, so I bought some glass, but look, there's so much stuff here that you only have to get because of achievements. There's no story attached to it. There's no story attached to getting doing the rabbits. There's, outside of getting your, alpaca, there's no story attached to it. So, Shady needs salmon, and we can find salmon here on the mountain. You have to run around, and there you go. That's a brook trout. The red ones are the brook trout. I think the blue ones are the salmon. And I could actually probably fix these traps too while I'm here. There we go. There's the salmon. And he wants 6 of them. Oh, we're out of worms. My fault. I sold all the worms to get a fishing license. But there are plenty of spots on the mountain to get salmon. But there's no reason to get, you know, the license for Mole Island. There's no reason to get the license for Rusty Hook. And get all the fish from there unless you're going after achievements. There's no reason to get most of these vegetables. I mean, what did we use? We used the wildflowers. We didn't really use the corn at all. We used some carrots. We used, we didn't use potatoes, I don't think, in the story. Oops. We, haven't, I mean, oh. We've used the apples once, so we didn't really, we didn't really need the cherry trees. We don't really need we have a chestnut tree on our property, but we haven't really used it. It's kind of ridiculous how much stuff this game has, and there's a lot of recipes too, a lot of food recipes this game has that have no story attached to them. And then you get to the end of the game, into this section of the game, the Mountain of Memories here, and you want these. You have to do all this kind of grind, because this is what we're doing right now. We're doing this fishing grind, and there's no other reason for you to be up here, helping out Grandpa by, building him something, all you're doing is, running around in circles for 5 hours because there's nothing else for you to do. Especially if you haven't spent the time upping the friendship with people, which is pretty much a separate system there. If you've been ignoring that system, and you haven't been, upping your friendship levels, you won't have the little blue hearts over the, characters. And, on my paid account, I've done most of them, and they don't require you to come up to the mountain anyway, so there's no effective way for me to be like, oh, let's play this little friendship anecdote, and, do my, mountain grind at the same time. Not effective or efficient. So, welcome, thank you for coming to my TED Talk here. I really wish more stuff in this game had reasons for existing in the story. Alright, Shady. Shady's wandered off, we could have picked it up. Here, Shady, look! Tasty, delicious salmon, better than that postcard, right? Good girl, here you go. She takes off, and you get a postcard. Bye! That you're standing on. Good job. It's a postcard with a picture of Grandma Evelyn in the cockpit of a plane. It says, world famous pilot Evelyn in big letters, and it has a handwritten note on the back. I better bring it back to Grandpa. So I do have 200 energy, and I believe that energy card is my last energy card that I need to get into. Then you get max energy, and then after that you get money. And once you no longer need construction tokens, it's better to take money because you get more money than you can sell the tokens for. Did Grandpa go to bed? Grandpa? Or is he? Oh. Yes, it's getting late, but we want to talk to Grandpa. Here we go. You found it! Here you go. I just had to do a bit of bargaining to get it. Look, that's Evelyn flying that plane. She writes, "Dearest Walter, my journey is about to end. I look forward to seeing you again at our very special place. Yours forever, Evelyn." Your special place? Yes, that's right here. We used to come up here and look over the clouds. Evelyn always dreamed of becoming a pilot, but we had the farm and our lives. There was never time for such an adventure, until I finally managed to convince her to go and pursue her ambitions. And then she just left you here? No, nothing like that. I wanted her to be able to achieve what she always wanted. I didn't want to see my love missing out on her big dream, so I told her to go and that I'll be waiting for her. I see, and then this postcard came. It looks rather old. It's all coming back to me now. I needed to find a way to get up here, and out of all the options, a balloon was the most logical solution? Well, the rock slide was too much for me to remove on my own, and Owen didn't believe you. None of them did, so I figured it out on my own. I see. But what was with the cooking magazine? Oh, that! One of Evelyn's favorite recipes, of course. And just like that, you sent us all on a wild goose chase. I didn't mean to worry anyone. I'm sorry about that. No, it's alright. I'm actually glad I came here because of your letter. Well, sometimes it needs a bit of a push to change things for the better, right? Yes, you are right about that. Oh, well, that's handy. So the moon is coming up, and that's how I ended up in my new life. I came here to look after my grandpa. Found a lot of new friends, and couldn't imagine leaving my precious farm. And when it comes to Grandpa, I'm not sure if he's right about Grandma coming back, but what I do know is that he's happy now. And in the end, that is what really matters. Oh, how sweet. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the story. Because now our only thing left is to take and just enjoy the farming life. And we have all these little anecdotes to do, but I want to start them on a separate thing. That is the complete and main story of a big farm story. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, as an author, I'm a little dissatisfied because, like I said earlier, we have changed the goal. The goal went from where is Grandpa to where is Grandma, and we have not ever solved that goal. We just know that the plane they lost contact with the plane, but Grandpa has a postcard saying she's coming back. But that could really mean, anything, and a date was not given on that postcard. So he's gone up to the mountains to wait for Grandma to return. So I think, given the map that they've given us, that we could probably add some more story about where is Grandma? Lydia and her perfumes and her making her clothing, getting her to stand up on her own, and finding Jacob a wife. Oh, she wants some parsnips. Parsnips grow up on the mountain. And, because Lydia should not have to be the parent to these little kids. And, just there's a whole bunch of stuff with the town that could be done more than these little, friendship things. So, just because we have this very long list of friendship anecdotes, we are not quite done with this series yet. But I'm going to leave this recording here at the end of the main story thus far. I don't know if there's going to be any continuation of the main story because every time the developers have been asked about it in the in the how many days is that? In the discussions on Steam, when people were asking them about it, they said they did not have any more story planned. And I believe this game is something of an experiment for good game studios. I mean, they've mostly done browser games in the past, and I think they were doing this game because Facebook games kind of sort of shutting down, but not really. I don't know. I can't play any games on Facebook anymore for some reason. I know they ended Flash and went to HTML5, but for some reason my account doesn't want to work with the HTML5 stuff. So, so I don't know if there's going to be any more stuff. So I hope there will be, because I think this is a really cute game story-wise. The characters are really good, and and there's just so much potential for doing stuff with the stuff they already have in the game, story-wise, with all these recipes and things, though they need to be better sorted. They're kind of confusing. So anyways, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for listening. Bless. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And I'll see you in the next video when we go start on this very long list of blue heart quests. Bye!